So, I said this the other day, but I felt like of all the people in the LCQ, I think if you're Phenom, the Grand Finals was great. Because it's Dankadias, who's Dalsum and Blanca, and ZJZ, which is Manat. And I think if you're a Necalli player, you're totally fine with both of those matchups. Necalli is great against Dalsum, and Necalli versus Manat is perfectly fine. In fact, he has one of the only disjointed projectiles in the game. We talked about it in the Momochi Itabashi match, but you know, when you throw a fireball, you can be hit out to here, right? Your hurt box gets nice and fat. But when you have a Seismo, you stay over here, and your projectile is over here. Or wherever he does that. Right? So you don't have to worry about getting hit or crush counter. So while Manat's standing over here swinging with a Fierce Punch, you just do what you want to do, and you don't have to care about it. Besides that, his jump buttons are really, really good. His jump buttons against Manat are so good. And when he's in V-Trigger, he can walk this character down really easily. There was that, what was it, CEO, where Phenom was in top 8, and he was beating up all the Manat players. This matchup, I think, is a good draw for Phenom. Of all the LCQ people it could have been, this matchup or Dalsum would have been great for him. Yeah, he didn't want John Takuchi for sure. Look at how close he is to V-Trigger. He's barely lost any life. Look at the bottom left V-Trigger bar, right? That's crazy. Almost as crazy as Blue Rensler hitting me with the Twitch Prime. Hey, thanks, everybody. There's been a lot of subs the last few streams. I appreciate it. This round might be forfeit. He has V-Trigger, though, so medium punch activate. Light the way. Slide. Yeah, one more throw. No more mix-ups off these orbs, really. And he has V-Trigger. Wow. Activate. He's plus. Command throw or not. Yeah. That was reversal. I bet you that was reversal super. If that was reversal super, actually, he might have got the round. That DP was crazy. It was really far horizontal. I'm surprised it reached. That sweep, that we talked about Necalli's sweep yesterday. His sweep is 7 frames, which is very fast, and it's stubby, but it's okay because, you know, if it hits, he might win the round. Especially against a zoner like Manat. Her punishes on sweeps are not that high. Yeah, he did far size mode, I guess, expecting her to walk back. His jump-ins are so good against this character. Plus, command throws make Manat wiggle. Yep, counter hit. Then the guess is wake up super or not. Just like I got to guess why Lapchi donated $8.95. Thanks very much. Happy New Year's, everybody. I think he tried to bait the super with that neutral jump. Good old $8.95. Why does no one play Necalli? You know when you are a kid... Nice view reversal. You know when you're a kid, that was a sick punish. Oh shit, hold on. This analogy is gonna have to wait. He's gonna chip him out with super. Nowhere to go. Yeah, that's checkmate. You walk up right there, there's super, nothing. As soon as he built the bar, he was mashing that boy out. You know when you're a kid and they make you eat Brussels sprouts? And you don't like Brussels sprouts, you're like, ugh, that's so awful. I don't want to eat this boring food. It's bland. Then you grow up and realize that, like, it tastes way better than it should, but you can still order, like, pizza, and it tastes delicious, right? Like, you don't eat Brussels sprouts because you want to, or any other vegetable for that reason. You eat it because you have to, and that's Necalli. Necalli's a real boring vegetable of a character. There's nothing exciting about him. He grows in the dirt. He's like a big pile of goo, and no one understands why he's running around doing what he's doing. But you sort of just deal with him, right? You're like, yeah, I guess. He's not an interesting or exciting character. Now, that being said, I love Brussels sprouts. I think Brussels sprouts are delicious, right? I think they're very, very good. But I don't want them all the time, right? I want vegetables with every meal. But Necalli players have to have vegetables every single day. Ugh. And every single meal. They're just so bored. They're living a great, healthy life, and they're going to live a long time. And the character is good, but it's just so boring. You can only handle so much nutrition before you lose your mind. Sometimes you need to eat ice cream and pizza, you know? You see what I'm saying? That's why people don't play Necalli. He's boring. Boring as shit. A long life, but is it living? See, that's what I'm saying. He's got V-trigger, which means this round could go real bad real fast. You see what I mean? And then you gotta watch the jump or the dash, right? That's why ZJZ is just sitting there. He's like, is he gonna jump? Is he gonna dash? Nikali's so fast in V-trigger, you don't know. I'm surprised that was plus. Or maybe he was just late. That's a kill, yeah. Nikali is not boring, Megadon says. You don't have to lie. I like boring characters, so I think Nikali's fun to play. But he's boring. Yeah, that sweep is pretty good. See that? Fast. Really good to mash against a character like Manat, who is kind of like, yeah, these shallow drills debate the dive kicks are killing him in this game. That's like one of the big adjustments ZJZ's making. Yeah, went for a safer combo because of the range. I don't know that the jump in would have worked at that range. All right. I liked setting up there instead of going for EX Soul Throw, I think. Or EX Orb Toss, excuse me. Yeah, chill. This round could still go bad, but you have to make a lot of mistakes. Yeah, she has Wake Up Super for chipping him out. So if he blocks a jump in, or yeah. If he blocked a jump in or anything like that, he was dead. So good adjustment. ZJZ baited him a lot with the shallow jump drill, and then didn't get clipped on the ground and waited for the jumps. He did a good job that time, and he made good reads on the command throw. Some good adjustments from him. Combination of a few things. I like Nikali. He's fun to play. He's boring, but he's fun. You know what I mean? I like playing him as a secondary character. I like that jump. If you're Phenom now, I think you have to watch out about being baited from... yeah, dash up medium kick is good. He's gone for a lot of dash up command throws. Yes. Clip him jumping. Boom. Jab DP. No, he wants to reset. Double jab command throw. Smoked. You couldn't play Nikali charge motions. You should try a charge character. I think they're not as hard as you'd expect. Especially Nikali. His charge isn't too bad. Raw disc guidance. It's pretty fast and it moves horizontal quick, so yeah, why not? That was a misdrill. But the thing about this is, right, like, if you're ZJZ, you need space to fake the drills. And if your fake drill is a lot of what you're going to do, Phenom's going to start dashing up and buffering DP. Boom, boom, 50-50 hero, you're dead. Yep, EX DP. That EX stomp right there, you just got to guess. You talking about, who's V-Trigger 2 you guys talking about? Nikali? This is a pretty standard Manat Nikali, right? Like, Nikali is really, he has the tools to deal with this character, and Phenom is good at playing this kind of a matchup, I think. Yeah, when you're in V-Trigger for Nikali, you don't need charge to do disc guidance anymore. You can use it as like a back forward input when you're buffering it. To do it raw, you still need to charge. But to do it off of a normal, you don't need to. So. Yeah, see that stomp to beat the medium punch? And then now if you're ZJZ, you're like, oh, well, maybe I should jump drill, which is exactly what he just did, or do something else to beat the stomp, right? Or dash up to beat the Seismo. That's what he's thinking. Like, man, all these Seismos, I should do this and that to beat that. And then all of a sudden you drill or something, and Phenom just, yeah, does a raw disc guidance. Now you might lose the round. Oh, that was a good interrupt. That jump fierce is very hard for Manat to consistently anti-air. Especially because he has jump dive kick and stuff too, right? There it is. Yeah. Because you spent EX to do it, so that's fine. Back throw. He spent a V-reversal on Nikali, which a little scary. But he's going to build it anyway. Because in this match, you use so much V-gauge on the stomps, right? Raw V-trigger activation, I think, is fine here. Maybe block the orb explosion, V-trigger activate. That was a punish. Activate, boom, dash up, 50-50 here. Regular throw was the safest thing he could have done, and that's perfect. You should do regular throw there, because if she jumps, you can jab anti-air. You don't even have the DP. You know, Perdakon, I'll answer your question right after this. We'll get into that. Overhead, good block. Raw disc guidance. The orb is so far away. Oh, it's coming back, but it's not going to hit him. If she gets hit while the orb is recalling, then the orb no longer has a hitbox when it's coming back. So you don't have to worry about it hitting you. Yeah, that's Seismo, man. It's so good in this match. Look at that. She has no hurt box on a lot of her moves, but it doesn't matter if she's just getting smoked by Seismos. Like, you know, it's not like Seismo has a hurt box either. It's where Nikali is. Oh, man, he tried to jump. 50-50 super? Uppercut. Wake up super? He's seeing the tapes. He's seeing the tapes. Phenom played this really well. That was, I think this is a good first round draw for Phenom, actually. Good matchup for him.